Wow. It's a donut. Hey guys. 22,185. Imagine. That's crazy. That's crazy. Sorry. Hey. Yeah, my mom's okay. Hey, where did she get? I didn't see. They got $50,000. That's crazy. Lady Luck. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, so, uh, what's the lip combo? It is literally this, like, um, so you know the lip, pencils that I got from Temu? And then it's, eyeshadow. Starting my nose itches, I had to scratch. But anyways, I was not picking my nose. Anyways, so, guess what? This is crazy. Okay, so, if you don't know, I am a huge fan of Mikey, right? Like, I don't know if well, you've heard me play his music before. From, American Idol or whatever. And so, anyways, I had saw notifications. You know how it's like the message thing, and it literally said wave. It said wave at him, and I was like, wait, is he following me? Because usually, when it says wave at someone, it means they're following you. He's following me. I unfollowed and refollowed. I was like silent screaming. I was like, oh my god. Mikey, like his music, his voice, everything, just like the whole package, right? Oh my god. I was like, I was just like, because it was just so random too, because it was just like, what the heck? Because it said wave, and I was like, well, if it says wave, then he must be following me. But I went, and it doesn't have like the arrows like that indicates that you're following each other. So I was like, my nose itches, hold on. So I was like freaking out. And then I was like, wait a minute. He follows me. And I don't harass anyone. I just listen to his music and support, like, Jesus Christ. I was like, whoa. I was like, that's crazy. No, I didn't go to prom. Thank you. I am a star. So yeah, no, I don't have a girlfriend. Because I'm not dating anyone, so no. But yeah, that's so crazy. Thank you to whoever said it was beautiful. You love me. Thank you. I'm not acting like I'm 13. That is just so crazy. Like, I just. First, it was Fluffy. Then it was Mikey. And then I'm just like, I'm just sitting here. Like, that's crazy. I was not expecting that. Like I'm telling you, people are sleeping. They be sleeping. The music is fire. To me, it does. Thank you for the gift points. Because I really like his music. Well, if you DM to me, sometimes I don't see my hidden requested stuff. Because, yeah, some people are. Thank you for the gifts. Somos los dos. That's my favorite song, though. I've been listening to. Like I'm telling you, you be sleeping on this man's music. You should be listening to it. Play it. I ain't gonna lie anymore. You can't find in my eye. Wanna do right. Do, 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 do. If I can't have you, I don't want nobody, baby. If I can't have you, oh, oh, oh. We'll play this one first. I saw my nose itches, guys. What is that? No, it's a fake piercing. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Sorry. He follows. That's crazy. Tell them about you. I don't even know who you are. That's kind of creepy. So people be creepy sometimes. My day was alright. It was good. Holy crud. This music actually. Oh, hey. Thank you for the hand heart. I'm gonna start posting this. Okay. Oh my god, this man is gonna see my videos now. Bruh, what am I gonna do? I just forget. His music is, and I'm not gonna lie, he is very good looking. Man, I need help. I need help. I'm like, what? I'm talking about Mikey, this musician. No, I'm not interested like that. Hello, use your common sense. I'm just saying the truth. I thought you loved me. I don't even know who you are, user. You have a social security profile. I mean, social security username. Who are you behind that account? How can I love you if I don't know who you are? I'm running? Okay. But who are you really behind that account? I just want to know. Thank you for gifting. Ouch. My hair is just, look at it, it's cool. Once I wash it, it'll, after a while. I don't even know who you are. Yes, I do know a lot about Luis Miguel, okay? Obviously, people know why I don't say gifters' names. Thank you. I'm gonna buy it. I'm probably gonna get the overnight, the overnight blowout thing and try it with my curly hair and see how that works. I got a message. I did say thank you. It's not my account. I'm trying my mom's account. Oh, that's weird. Oh, I like this song. That is really weird. Imagine telling someone do you love me, and then saying, yeah, it's not under my account, it's under my mom's account. Then that's weird, because how old are you? Like, don't say stuff like that. That's creepy. This straw's not brown. I just... No, I don't want to straighten my hair. It wasn't tangled. It dried like that because I went outside and it was really windy, so it ruined my hair. Yes, sabo. How do you say it? What message? I don't ignore anything. I'm not ignoring any message. Nobody said. Okay. I had like KFC. I didn't go to Claire's. Oh yeah, I wanna try their, what is it? Chicken fried steak gravy. I think it was. I don't know. Sabo, mommy. Why did I do that? That's weird. I'm not hot. My eyes are watering. And I'm trying to dry them. That's what it is. And actually, it is pretty hot. Well, today was windy and not so much hot. But you have to understand, I live in the desert. You should. I don't want to straighten my hair though. Though, I mean. And why are you like putting someone's address in the comments? I don't know who she is, but don't do that. Please. Tell me how am I supposed to live? The fact that Mikey follows me is crazy and I'm just freaking out now. How am I supposed to live without you? And how am I supposed to carry on? You know, he is a really good singer. He doesn't have to be famous. I don't care. I'm a supporter. And I'm gonna like his music. Like, bruh, okay. Like, it, people don't, is it cute? Have you, it, people don't, is it cute? Have you Just fix yourself and stop glitching. It's getting hot, that's why. Great. Okay, so let me show you. Cause let it load. Let's see if it loads. Okay. That's him right there. You guys have seen him. You've seen him. He was on American Idol. He was on American Idol. I play his music all the time. Like, bruh. Yeah, I play his music all the time. No. Miguel Luis is older. Bruh, not Miguel. That is not Miguel. That is Mikey. No, I don't do talent shows. His name is Mikey, and he makes he makes Chicano music, but he does have a song with Baby Bash, which I would play all the time. Me plus you. He does a lot of music like that, so yeah. A lot of. No, that's not Miguel. You know what Luis Miguel looks like. Stop being dense. Well, I didn't get paid, so I don't know what's going on. They're not giving me the payment, and I'm frustrated. So yeah. Now I don't know why I left YouTube. I wasn't gonna do that. I meant to leave the song. I'm not frustrated. Thank you for the gift points. I don't even know. There's so much things going on. I'm just. Trying to process it. Actually, I'll play that song because I like it. Anyways, besides all of that, I'm just dealing with a lot. Watch people go harass somebody and say, she's gonna harass you now. All I do is support people and their music. My God, I can't even do that. Like, watch. I already know it. My eyes like super itchy now. Jesus, I already have enough going on in my life. Anyways. Okay. It's not like, it's like, there's a long list of people. I'm sorry, I don't even know who you are. Not to be rude. This is fake. It's not real. I'm probably gonna get my ears pierced. Those will be real. I'm 5'3". I was correct. So they did my height again and I'm 5'3". I knew it was 5'3.5". The Cardigans, oh, I think I heard of them. And I think I like their music. You're deeply in love? Um, I'm not in love. That's kind of weird. I don't know you. You know what? I don't believe people when they tell me they're in love, and I'm not gonna believe people. You know, and I don't even know you. That's like the thing. Like, when someone tells me they're in love with me, and then I'm like, you've never met me in my life. I'm like a complete stranger, kind of. So, like, how could you be in love with someone you never met? I get it. Like, they probably are, but for me, I don't know you. Like, and I wouldn't want to get to know someone that just tells me they're in love with me and they never met me. We've never talked, we've never been friends, we never anything, and it's just like. And plus, if someone tells me that, I'm never gonna believe it again until I know it's like true. If I actually do find someone, because I don't want to live my life being alone forever. But if something does happen in the future, it's gonna be hard for me to trust anybody. People can just say words, but do they really mean it, or are they gonna show you that? Right? People will tell you anything. It's easy to tell someone I love you, but it's not easy to show someone because you don't. Like, you know how many times I was treated like I mattered and then I didn't matter? Like, that for me causes like trust issues. And it's a lot of like, do I ever want to believe in that again? Because, and especially online, like, people will say things just for attention, and it's crazy. Like, telling me things, making me believe things, and then, online, like, these online men, these TikTok men are not worth it. So don't. People see an attractive guy on TikTok, they're like, oh my, no, they want attention from women, and then they don't mean what they say, and they make you feel like you're special and give you this attention to make you feel good because you're like, oh my god, he's noticing me, he's messaging me, he's talking to me. Like, some of the things he says to you, he probably doesn't say to everyone else because he wants you to feel special. And then he turns around and says, hey, I don't like you, and rips the rug out from under you. Trust me, I've been through that multiple times. Actually, well, yeah, multiple times. Two guys that they were just good at talking. That was it. They were just really good talkers. They just would tell you things just to like. They just tell you things just to, make you believe, and not only that, they were getting loads of gift points from, girls. Like, and it was a thing of like even PayPal's, and I'm just like, this one girl was, I think she was financially supporting him, to be honest. This guy, he had a friend that was really rich. Like, I don't know what she did, and he would always talk about her all the time, and she would like, and I'm like, I think she was in love with him, to be honest. I think she got jealous. Okay, so there was something that happened, right? I'm gonna give you the lowdown deets on what happened. Okay, so I'm talking about people online. I'm not talking about in real life. I'm not talking about in anyone's specifics. Especially when I post things, people are like, you're still not letting that person go. I'm not even making posts about that person. They're not gonna see it. I'm living my life, and I'm just posting things. So anyways, there was a time. Okay, sorry. So, I had stumbled upon this guy's page, right? And I think we were the same age, and I was like, and we're close in age, or the same age, or something like that. So anyways, he was live, right? So I joined and I started talking. He noticed me and he started like responding, and I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. So, I was like, this is a really nice life. He's just sitting there talking with everyone, you know. He was good looking too, really good looking. But anyways, besides the point. So then, I was like, oh, I like the vibes, I like the live, whatever. So anyways, uh, what is this song? We'll just let it play. Okay, so anyways, there was one time on his live, he was taking care of his nephew, and it was during COVID, and he couldn't have a job, he couldn't work, he explained the situation that happened. There was a whole bunch of stuff, so anyways, I thought it would be a really good idea. Well, I didn't think it would be a good idea. It was probably a dumb idea at the time, because what do I know? Well, I did it out of the kindness of my heart. So I had $5 on this card, this vanilla card, because my grandma had, my uncles had split my grandma's money. It was like the insurance money or whatever it was, that it wasn't even that much, but we got money. And then my dad ended up taking it and splitting it and gave himself some, which I was like a little frustrated because it wasn't for him, but we couldn't say anything, so whatever. At least I got some money out of it, like $300. So I put it on the card to buy some resin stuff because I wanted to make resin. I wanted to make like resin crafts, and so at that time, and then I have resin in storage. It's old already, but I don't think I want to do that because resin stuff it's expensive for resin craft. So I was like, this is too expensive to even keep up doing this and then not make any money. So anyways, I had $5 left over on the card, and I was like, well, there's nothing I can do to take the $5 off or buy something that's worth $5 on the card. So I decided to send it to him on PayPal, and I said, here's my last $5, I'm doing resin crafts, but it's not enough for my art stuff, but you deserve it or whatever. And he read it. He read the thing and what I said, and he was like, I'm gonna cry. And then he was like, he goes, I'm gonna cry. And I guess his friend that was rich saw it, right? So she reached out to me and she was like, gonna like send some money. She was like, that was really nice of you or whatever. And I'm like, no, I didn't do it for that. She's like, but I want to. So then she's talking to me, right? And all of a sudden she stopped responding, and I was like, and I think she got jealous because the way that she talked to him was like she liked him or something. And people started getting jealous for no reason. He would mention me. He would like just make comments or say certain things. Like one time, okay, so somebody was like, do you like girls that have scars? And he was like, or stretch marks, and he was like, it doesn't matter if they have scars or stretch marks or whatever, like, and I said, I have a scar from heart surgery when I was 5, and he said, you don't know, he read the comment and made a statement right after that, you don't know what that does to me, it turns me on. And I was like, in front of everyone, he said that on the live, and I was like, it was random, it was out of nowhere, like his thought, he just said his thoughts on the live, and everyone was telling him, chill, chill, chill. So I was being funny, so I commented chill, and I was like, you did not just say that in front of all the live. And that was after he read my comment. And he made that reply, and I was just like... And then when he saw my profile picture one time, he's like, you cute, babe, you cute. And I'm like, okay, what's going on? But anyways, there's some other stuff too. But the thing is that I did that out of the kindness of my heart. I don't regret doing that. And so his friend had been messaging me, but then he like or she had like stopped, and I wondered why. I was like, okay. So I wasn't really saying, hey, where's my money, where's my money, you know. We were just getting things set up because I think she was having issues on her end, and I was telling her what to do, and I guess she just stopped messaging me, and I'm like, why is it always like that? Like, girl, I don't fight. Like, I'm not fighting any woman over a man, or, you know, I'm not fighting over anyone. Like, I'm sorry. If you want to date the person, then you can date them. I'm not gonna fight someone over somebody. I'll just let you date them. You know, and if they don't choose you, oh well, like, I'm not fighting for anyone's attention. I'm tired of girls being like that. They've ruined relationships, and it just frustrates me. There was one person, right? Everyone kept telling me, oh, he likes you, he likes you. And for me, I really didn't believe it. Like, the things that they were telling me, I was like, okay. Well, the friend got in the way, and I found out they were dating for like 8 months. She talked shit about me, excuse my language. She talked crap about me. She said things, I don't know, she said some things to him, and I'm just like, that's why I don't like women. They're not girls. Not, some of them are, some of them aren't. Because what do you mean? They, you know, I could have been dating somebody, and here you are getting in the way, and it's always been like that, like trying to sabotage or ruin someone's relationship. If they don't want to be with you, they don't want to be with you. Why do you want to mess it up for someone else? Like, it's like those girls that's like, if I can't have them, then no one can have them. And it's just like, what the heck? I don't want, like, and I have been dealing with that. And it's just like, I don't even do anything to anyone. And the reason why I think they're mad is because I'm not conventionally attracted, or no, attractive, not attracted, attractive. And I think because someone that is like 10 times more attractive than I am, that likes me, it bothers them because, like, why does he like her? You know, well, my personality. I'm a kind person. I'm a nice person. Like, they like me because I'm me. And I don't have to pretend to be someone else. People like me because I am me. Maybe not 100% of the time because, you know, sometimes, I don't know, maybe somebody wanted me to change and I didn't change. And, you know, when I feel like people leave, especially my online friend, right? You know, Lindsay and stuff like that. Like, saying that I was drama, okay, whatever. Like, I'm not gonna change for anyone to be my friend. Either you want to be my friend or you don't. And I feel like sometimes people want someone to change. And it's like, I'm me. And if you don't like that, then, you know, and being myself is what people like. Like, they like that. And it was just like hurtful. Especially like saying weird things to me and just ganging up on me when he wasn't. So they had a telegram for him. You know, like a telegram is like where you have a bunch of people in a group. We couldn't have group chats on Instagram because you can't have more than like, what was it, 30 people in a group chat or something like that. And we had a lot of people. We had almost up to like, we had 200 people in there. It was a lot. And so anyways, we had this telegram, and when he wasn't in the chat, they would gang up on me. Anytime he mentioned my name or noticed me or anything like that, I knew I was gonna get it. Because this one girl, she had a boyfriend with the same name as him, and they're both like, you know, they were both Asian. And it was just like, you have a whole boyfriend and you have a whole like person, you know, like that's a doctor, and she was like so jealous. And it was just like, you have a boyfriend and you're jealous over someone. This girl literally went swimming and was drowning and texted us instead of calling 911 to get help, saying that she was drowning. And people were telling her, well, why are you telling us? What are we going to do about it? Call 911. Like, if you're drowning, shouldn't your reaction be to call 911? Like, why are you telling the group chat, hey guys, I went swimming and I went too far out and I'm drowning? Like, it seemed like you wanted attention. Like, she was just someone that would always nitpick things I said. And she was, I just hated it because it's like, here I go. All because he complimented me on leaving a comment under the post he did where he did was it a K-pop song? He did a cover to a song with some other guys, and he's like, can you comment so I could continue to work with him? Because, he was going to be in a K-pop group. Crazy. Anyways. And so here he is, like, he said, so then I commented, and he screenshotted, and he goes, thank you, Tophia. And he said, and the rest of you, you're slacking. Like, because they didn't comment, just like poking fun, making a joke. I wanted to laugh, but then my brain was like, oh no, here I go. They're going to gang up on me again. Sure enough, when he left, I had told them, oh, me and my mom, we made this, there was like this joke because it was funny. I said my mom fell asleep and she forgot she was cooking my brother hot dogs. And we had this joke because I told her, you need to stop being elderly. Because she forgot a whole, like, pan with, like, hot dogs cooking. And I didn't know that she was cooking. And so, anyways, I thought it was funny. And they were like, that's insensitive. Your mom is hurt. You need to apologize. And I was like, my mom was not hurt. She laughed at the joke. She didn't even say she was hurt. She said she found it funny. So why are you saying that, oh, your mom is hurt? That's insensitive. Blah, blah, blah. That literally bothered me because it was like, bruh. And then one time they called me a stalker because he's the one who said on his live stream, not me. He said, okay, back, I don't remember what year that was. You remember when everybody was going live on TikTok and going and falling asleep on lives? And they had these live streams where they were asleep on live? Well, he said I should go to sleep on live and do a sleep live stream. And I was like, you should. So anyways, I had made a joke in the comment section. And I had said like, oh, what'd I say? I said, oh, he should fall asleep on lives. And there's some things that, There's some things that we shouldn't do. We shouldn't invade our privacy. That's being a stalker. One of the girls had to say stop. She said, don't say that. That's not being a stalker. And you guys need to stop. Just drop it. Like, she told them to drop it because they were just being rude. And I'm like, because I said, that's not being stalker. I said, he said it on his own live. And they're like, well, there's just some things we don't do. And that's invading privacy. And I was like, what? Okay. Like, it is so crazy. Like, just because he notices me. Like, again, with the whole, like, on Twitch, he was going live on Twitch because his uncle had bought him a gaming computer, right? And he was like, I promised my uncle I would go live for a whole month. And, because he bought me this, so whatever, he had a challenge. He went live on Twitch. And then, like, so that girl that had a boyfriend that was a doctor had a birthday. And so her birthday had happened. And what happened was that he had said, I remember all my peeps' birthdays. And I was like, not mine. I said, you didn't say happy birthday to me. And so he does this whole long, like, about me. He says this whole speech thing. And I'm like, I was just kidding. And then, in my head, I'm like, oh, no, she's going to be mad at me. Because now it's taking the attention away from her. And, like, she's going to be so mad. Like, I was trying to one-up her, which was not the case. I was just joking. Nope, that didn't work because, yeah, like they always, it was always something. Stupid hangnails. I wasn't doing that on purpose. And besides, he said, I remember all my peeps' birthdays. And I was just joking because he didn't remember mine. I was like, well, you didn't remember mine. No, I'm not starting a business. But it was like crazy because it's like, okay. It's not a playlist, it's just playing music. But, you know, I do play this stuff, so that's why. It's just one of those things. Ew, that's gross, you getting blocked. It's just like one of those things, and especially with this other person, like, and I don't like when people get jealous. It's just like, it's not worth it over a guy, over a guy, a guy, a guy, a guy. Obviously, he's getting married. Common sense. I don't care about Wesley. Like, why do you... I'm not talking about Wesley. Obviously, Wesley doesn't love me because he's getting married, and I'm not interested in Wesley. Like, that is... How long ago was that? Like, get over it. Why do you bring up people from the past? It's so weird.
Hats in two of my most popular films. They're an important part of my culture. I collaborated with Summit Hats. Together, we created my signature lowrider hat. I love the way they make me feel.
Yeah, I've had a lot of things happen, but you know, that's a part of life, and I can't control if people wanna stay in my life or not. And I'm not talking about Justin Burke either. He's not the one who said that, so I'm not talking about him. I know what a Prince Albert piercing is. Don't ask me how I know. TikTok had mentioned, I think they said that was the most painful. And I was like, what is it? And yeah. I don't want people to feel sorry for me. Thank you, Miss Piggy. Thank you for the gift points. Do I love you? I don't even know who you are. And that's another thing. I saw a literal video that popped up of someone saying, I'm gonna message Tophia pretending to be Asian and see if she answers. You get blocked. Like, I'm not only specifically trying to date someone who's Asian, please. That is so weird to me. Only, like, what, 2 people that were Asian, and all of a sudden, I want to date Asian people because that's all I want. That's so weird. A lot of the people that I have liked have not been Asian except for 2. 2 out of, like, what? Yeah, a lot of them. No, I have not seen that. Are you talking about Danger Gus? Who are you talking about? We're not even talking about him. So why are you mentioning him? You do know that he has a wife and kids, right? Or a fiance and kids, because they haven't gotten married yet. But yeah, he has a fiance and kids. Like, we're not even talking about him. I just support his content. I don't like him like that. Like, stop naming random people. It's weird. Like, for me personally, I can't force people to want to be in my life, you know? And it just sucks when people leave your life. And it's really hard to, like, process that. Like, I'm going through a lot. And it's just like, you know, for me personally, I'm trying to fix myself and work on that because if someone comes into my life, you know, and they really care about me and then they tell me they love me, I'm not going to believe it. Like, why would I believe that? Like, and even if you show me, it's still going to be hard to believe that because people have shown me and then said, nope, I don't love you. Like, okay. And it could be online. And even like talking and even like showing, because like, you know, obviously I haven't met them in person, but you know, I am not going to believe it. Now I'm going to have trust issues. Like, that's so messed up to do to someone for the rest of their life. Like, these men don't realize, and it's just like frustrating because then people are like, you're single, ha ha ha. Well, there must be a reason why. People don't live up to their words. People don't really mean what they say. And people literally string you along, and then here you are. Like, and you know, I'm not gonna say I wasted my time with them because I wasn't spending all my time, like, with these men, right? Because obviously it's online. For me, personally, you know, I was doing things other than just focusing solely on them. And like my world did not revolve around these men, but you know it just literally sucks when they do stuff like that to you because didn't your mother raise you to be better? I am 32, not 42. And you know what is so crazy is someone literally told me, I literally made that Bruno Mars video about the type of love that I wanted or whatever. This makes me realize that I want this type of love or something like that. You know what I mean? And some girl had the nerve to comment. She's 31, by the way. What does wanting a certain type of love have anything to do with age? You know what that is? That is ageist. Sitting here telling someone, mind you, she's 31. What does my age have to do with love? Jesus Christ, God forbid someone wants love. They're too old. No one's too old for anything. Look, I don't need to be dealing with people that are just so negative and just talk negatively and talk down. I'm trying to manifest my life, right? And I need to move forward. You know, you wouldn't move forward with people who literally aren't going to be there for you in the long run. Like to you like I just don't want to talk about situations cuz I don't want to hash it up. You know, I just want to let things cool down and calm down. When I post things, it's not towards someone. I can post whatever I want freely without someone accusing and saying, like they mentioned this one person, and the situation was not even about that person to begin with. Like, I have a right, you know, I just gotta work on myself. Like, people saying, well, you know, you shouldn't want to. No one knows my situation and why I want things. Like, to my whole life. Like, I'm just telling y'all the truth. Yeah, I'm 31. I've never done anything. You know, I've never done that. And I also never been on a date. And, you know, I've been treated as an object. And it's disgusting. When people look at me, all they think of is sex. And that's gross. It's just like, Bruh, I don't want that. I just want a relationship. It's like two words to us. Someone that really cares and does not like. Well, yeah, it is gross. It's gross. Oh yeah, well you'd be surprised. Have I told you some stuff? Yeah. I've already said some things, but there's some things I haven't told you. You would think it's crazy. I was told some stuff. But anyways, this one guy, like, right, I knew he didn't want to go to the movies. He wanted me to go be his plus one to the movies and go on a double date with him and his friends. I already knew that was not the case because he did mention, and I told you guys this, he said I looked like a girl he used to. And I'm like, why would you tell me that? That's not even flattering at all. That's disgusting. And I'm like, he was already being creepy to begin with. He kept talking to me. He wouldn't leave. I was on live when that happened, but I muted it because I didn't know what he was going to say. Like, that is so gross. In this day and age, in this world, does it look like that's what I want? Because if I really wanted to go out there and do that, like, I would. I'm not the type of person to go sleep around. I don't sleep with anyone. I've never had any sexual contact with anyone. Like, is that all anybody ever thinks anymore? Like, that's all I've ever been treated as is like a piece of meat. Like, men have approached me and like said disgusting things, and it's just like, one guy said, "Do you want to go back with me to the motel room and have some drinks?" No, you're not gonna just want to have some drinks. Your thoughts were there. He wrote me this note because he was deaf. Like, at a library of all places while I'm on the computer doing work, and you give me this note. No, you're older. He was old enough to be my dad, telling me if I wanted to go back to his room to have some drinks. Like, obviously you're not gonna have drinks. And then when men don't get what they want, then they get up and be like, "Oh, why I'm moving?" Or like, "Oh, well, good, leave." I'm not gonna sleep with you. Like, are you okay? It's like, it's not no, "Hi, how are you?" Or "Let's go out to eat." No, it's "Let's go straight to the bed." No. Please. Chill. Like, what's wrong with this generation? I just want to be treated with respect. I just wanted to be treated like I cared, like I matter. How hard is that to ask? Instead of being treated like I'm discarded, like I'm nothing. Like, it just hurts. Is it not hard to ask for that? It's just like, bruh, it's so crazy. It's just like, whew, no one, no one knows how to respect women. Like, bruh. No, they are not treating me the way I deserve to be treated. I deserve to be treated with respect. I don't deserve to be treated the way I get treated. So thank you. I'm not out here literally, I'm not out here in person literally giving it off like, "Hey, I want to sleep. Let's go." Like, I don't want to sleep with people. I just want someone to truly care about me without, like these men on TikTok saying, "Oh, yeah, making it seem like they care about you," and then they don't. And the next thing you know, here you are. I do give respect. Nothing about me literally says, come up to me and ask me to go back with you to your place so we could sleep together. Where did I say any of that? I'm literally minding my own business, and here comes some creep. You know, it's like the audio that's like, I'm minding my own business, and then I hear this aggravating, agitating voice. I don't, like, you know, that's me. Like, I'll just be sitting there and, I'm not even talking to you. And yes, some men are nice and they just say hi, they smile, whatever, or they have a nice conversation. Thank you for the heart hands. They're not being creepy or weird. But then there's those ones that literally just come up and you know that they're a creep. One guy wanted me, like I literally said, me and my friend and her mom and her daughter, we went to the movies with this guy. And then he took us to Taco Bell. And here he is saying, like, you can stay with me at my place. You think I'm going to stay with you that I just barely known you. We're not even friends. I don't even know you except we only met twice to go stay at your place. You must be out of your mind. Like, I'm not dumb to go sleep at some random man's place that I don't even know. Even my friend, like, was, protected. She's like, no, she's coming with me. She could stay with me. And I'm like, yeah, oh no. Like, why? So you could do something to me while I'm asleep so you could hover over me and watch me sleep? No, thank you. That would have been a big mistake. If I would have went with him, I would have probably been harmed. Like, he seems like the type that doesn't take no for an answer. Like, I'm not trying to date him. He was trying to date me. And nowhere did I give any signals I wanted to date him. He was old enough to be my dad. He was, like, around my dad's age. And I'm like, that's weird. And especially, I don't understand these men hitting on girls that are young. Like, this one guy, like, he was telling my mom he wanted to marry me, which was really creepy. He was drunk. But then it's the fact that you're sitting on a bus and you're telling me that I'm close to your daughter's age while you're actively hitting on me. Does that not concern you at all, considering the fact that I was 19 at the time? That's disgusting. Like, these men are sick. Like, to literally be sitting on a bus telling a 19-year-old that they're close to your daughter's age, but you're hitting on them. Like, and then this is why people wonder why I'm single, because first of all, I'm not going to go out there and try to find someone to date because these men are creeps. They're creepy. Nah, I would just rather keep to myself, bruh. Like, I'm not fighting anyone for anybody. I'm not literally gonna go on a dating app. That's just like, no, I don't do dating apps. And I know they say love happens when you least expect it. This is fake. It's a clip-on. It's like a cuff. But it's just so weird to me. And then, like, people expect me to be dating someone. Well, just take what you can get. If I'm not interested in someone, especially like the whole Miguel thing, he's nice. I've had conversations with him. Like, he's literally been there through this whole situation. But that just doesn't mean because he's a nice guy that I'm supposed to date him. If I'm not attracted or interested in someone, I don't know what he looks like, to be honest. But the thing is like, and it doesn't even have to, it's like, looks are like that much. I don't really care about looks as much. You can't say you don't care about looks at all because you're lying. But for me, like, yeah, if I don't like someone like that, I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to force myself to date someone because they're interested in me. Like, no, that would be hurtful to him to, like, be stringing him along like people did me in the past, I can't just, like, do that to somebody. That's hurtful. I don't play games with people. When I say that I'm in love with people, I really mean it. I don't do the whole jealousy thing, making people jealous. If I'm interested in you and I care about you, nobody else matters. I'm not out here trying to look for someone else. I'm not out here trying to find somebody else. You're my main focus. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Why someone thought I would be playing games like that is crazy. I don't play games. I'm not, like, I even told him, I'm like, I don't play games like that. You know, that is like mentally, that's messing someone up mentally. Imagine, like, doing that and making them think that they they like you, making them like you, and then you're like, I don't like you. Like, I don't play games like that. I don't try to make people jealous. I don't do things in front of people to make them jealous. Like, if I'm interested in you, yes, I'm gonna do things because I like you. That's the whole part of flirting. Hello. But I don't do things in front of people because, whatever the case, it's crazy. This, you, like, to explain something to you, like, you wouldn't believe it. But, anyways, if I truly care about someone, that's my main focus. There's no outside, there's no world. You know how people say, like, the world stops and it's just you two? That's exactly what it's like for me. Like, the world just stops and it's just us. Like, nobody else matters because I'm not going to try to focus on anybody else. And especially, like, okay, so people, like, someone does not, like, of course, obviously, I'm not the person that's like, what are we? What are we? Label this, type of thing. But I don't want to be like one of those girls that's like, you should always have backups. You should always have, no, like, I'm not going to be talking to all these multiple people and be like, I got options. Like, no. I'm not one of those people that has a stockpile of options in case one doesn't work. If one fails and that was the only one I had, then oh well. If it doesn't work out, then oh well. Like, yeah, it's gonna hurt for a while, but then you gotta get back up and you gotta keep going. And for me, like, yeah, it is gonna hurt for a while about a lot of things that have happened recently, but I gotta just get back up and go. I just gotta, just be like, hopefully forgiveness will be there. And all these things. I just can't. Thank you for the gift points. What do you mean, why isn't my mom my main focus? What are you talking about? We are on a wait list. Yes, I have a mom. Like, why do you bring up my mother for? Cherry red? I don't want bright red hair, though. I don't think it would look good on me. I hate that AI summary. It says discussing dating advice and soft life dream. We didn't even talk about soft life. Someone mentioned that in the comments. So yeah, what do you think I'm doing? It's just, nobody knows my situation and what I've been going through, especially you can't help who you fall in love with. And if it happens unexpectedly out of nowhere, so what? Like, to literally be like, that shouldn't have been your priority. Obviously, it wasn't my main priority. I wasn't expecting things to happen. It just happened. It wasn't like I was out there looking for that, right? Like, when you make friends, you don't expect to make friends. You don't expect it. It just happens. You can't control these things. And then things progress and then, you start having these other feelings. And then, you're trying to process why you had those feelings. And then, and then it progresses. And you can't just shut that off and be like, well, I'm going to stop. Like, I was not. Let me look out here for. No, I was not trying to be a person that would. And I never had a relationship recently, obviously. We all know that. I was never in a relationship. I gotta just preference that. But I'm just saying, like, I didn't expect my feelings to happen like that. I wasn't expecting that. I was just doing what I had to do, meeting with my caseworker, figuring out my housing. Things just went, and the next thing you know, it just took off. And here I am trying to figure out why and just understanding my feelings. And I had to just let myself know that, I'm like, well, I can't keep telling myself this isn't what it is because, well, my feelings and, the whole thing, but I'm not going to mention it because of reasons. But, don't literally, I want to block you. See if I can go. I do talk to a therapist on Wednesdays. And as far as close friends goes, I don't have anyone to talk to. I do have some friends, they're not close, and I do talk to them, but I lost a friend. I don't have someone like that to talk to. And especially because it hurts because they understand my situation outside of this place, that I'm at. Like, I have made a few friends here, but it's just like that person knew me longer than most of these people, and it's just like I could talk to them and they would understand, they would get it, but that's the thing. Like, I just gotta get back up and keep going. Yes, I do talk to a therapist every Wednesday. I'm in therapy, but for me, I'm trying to work on the therapy stuff, and something happens, it's my brain, and it's like something happens, and here I am getting knocked back down and having to, it's like I undo everything because of my depression, and it's so hard when someone leaves your life. That, like, and I know people are like, well, people are gonna come and go, but no, that's, for me, I take it very hard. I'm like, well, what did I do? I didn't do anything, like, and trying not to blame myself. And then you have the internet saying, well, it was your fault. I can't explain everything that happens in my personal life with people because it was personal, and then people just blaming me. So I just gotta let them have it and blame me because I'm not putting all of that business out there online for everyone to dissect, and I'm not putting that person on blast because, well, I don't. If I'm friends with you, I'm not putting my friends on blast on the internet. When someone feels exposed, especially to a bunch of people on the internet, look, there's 900 people in here. If I started talking about one of my friends or someone on here, you know, they have every right to be mad because they would feel exposed. Because I'm talking about them to 900 people. You got to be careful. If you're really truly friends with someone, you don't go online and talk about them, especially to a bunch of people. You got to be careful. I didn't post anything about them. I was upset and I didn't say anything except what was said somewhere. And actually, we are not was really loud. But anyways, what I'm saying is like if you're friends with someone, I'm not talking about my friend. I said like when you're friends with someone, you don't go online and you don't go back to them and you don't like them out online. I don't even know what my IQ is. I can't keep my own friends. Well, whatever happens has nothing to do with me, and we're not even talking about that. Just because you want to pry and be in people's information and know what went on, it's none of your business. We're just talking about the facts of, like, you know, no one knows anything. Like, you can't blame someone unless you know. You're just blaming. I didn't even tell you anything that made it my fault. I didn't even say anything. You're just saying it's my fault because you don't like me. You don't have any proof. If you don't know a situation or you don't know somebody, then don't talk. You don't know me in real life. You've never met me in real life. So you don't know what I am in real life. And to make assumptions because the internet told you is weird. Do you want to know something? I saw this video of this girl that was really, it seemed like mental health issues. It really did. She was calling out this guy that she had been dating, that she knew was a pedophile, by the way, when she was dating him. Didn't say anything until recently by calling him out. Thought she was going to get this attention, and she got the wrong attention because it was not what she thought she was going to get. And people were calling her out. And she has the audacity to say that she said, God told me that you're a predator. God told you that he was a predator? Girl, you can't come on here and make assumptions about somebody. Which, yes, she did say she found CP in his computer. Yes, that makes him a predator. I'm not excusing him from not being a predator. There was some stuff that she did say. She didn't, like, thank you for the gifts. You know, but, like, and I'm not talking about proof like show the CP. That's not what I'm talking about. But when you come on here and you make these assumptions and you say that you found messages, text messages, or I don't know if that's what she said, text messages or something, that she found some other stuff besides CP, right, on his computer. Like, there is some stuff you can show proof on, right? I'm not saying show CP because you don't show that. But what I'm talking about is you can't come on here and make all these claims and say this and then literally say that God told me that you was a predator. Like, that sounds like mental health issues. That's you just like, and then that's weird. Like, I don't know. It was some random girl that came on my For You page. I don't know. I was just scrolling through the For You page, and here I am being dropped off at this video that I know nothing about. In the middle tint. It's Preston, isn't it? Are you talking about the girl? I don't know. Well, there are other religions besides Christian. And what do you mean that isn't being Christian? That's being really weird, and that's mental health issues. God did not tell her that he was a predator. She literally just basically came online and said that she's calling him a predator because God said so. You can't make claims like that. You get sued. You know what happens? People get lawyers and they sue for money. That's defamation and slander. I can't come online and say God told me that Jay-Z da-da-da. No. You know, imagine if I came on here and made an assumption about a celebrity and said God told me. God's not going to save me when I have to pay that money. God's not going to pay the money that I have to owe for slandering someone's name. Hello, common sense. It was really creepy. She knew She knew he was one. She was with him when he was one. And now she wants to expose everything. That's weird behavior. You was with a whole predator. You said you found this stuff. You knew it. You threatened to expose him. Now that he dumped you and doesn't want to be with you, or you guys don't have a relationship, now you want to air this out. Why aren't you taking this to the police? You know what's really concerning is the fact that she said that he had CP in his computer and she's seen it, but you didn't call the police right then and there. You saw that there were children in his computer and you ignored it and just threatened to tell on him and didn't even do anything. That is creepy. Like, you saw that content and you just ignored it. And the only thing she did was threaten him. For what is the reason of blackmailing someone and threatening them like that? That's weird. Like, no, you don't blackmail or threaten someone, you go straight to the police. And then she came to the internet and told people that she was knowingly dating a predator. Like, what do you think? She's gonna lose her job. She should have not even made a video. To be honest with you, people are gonna, yeah, she just ruined her life over that video. I'm telling you, people be too honest sometimes, and sometimes you need to just not, you didn't need to share that information. I know you was mad at him, but you just shared that you was knowingly dating a predator. You thought people was gonna be on your side because now you're exposing all of this stuff, and you just ignored it and turned a blind eye because why? Nothing. No amount of information will ever keep me still dating someone. If I found out someone was that, well, if I found out someone was a predator, I'm dumping you. Like, you were not in love with him like that to be willing to stay with him after finding out he was a predator. You can't tell me that you were that madly in love with someone. No, I don't. And how would you know? Because you said so? Like, that's slander. That's a lie. That situation had nothing to do with not being safe. It wasn't because she didn't say anything, because she was unsafe. Because she did threaten him, so that means that's out the window. So of course she was safe. Let's not use that as an excuse. Because if she didn't feel safe, she wouldn't have made the threat to go to the police. And she didn't go to the police, she just threatened him. Obviously, no one would do that if they were in danger. They know not to do certain things. Like, let's be for real. No one's going to threaten to go to the police if it was a unsafe situation. I'm just saying, she did it because she was bitter, she was upset, and now she came to the internet and it had nothing to do with being unsafe. She tried to make it seem like, oh, I was already planning to go to the police. Like, she came on here and thought everyone was going to be on her side because she said he was a predator. And then literally was like, well, I threatened to go to the police. Like, if that made it any better. No, you should have went to the police. You sat there and looked at these children and saw CP and you just ignored it. That's crazy. But anyways, that could not be me. If I was madly in love with someone and then I find out that, no, you getting cut off. We're over. We're through. Pack your stuff. Get out. Go. Don't come back. It wasn't, she never said that she was unsafe. She literally said that she found stuff out. It had nothing to do with an unsafe situation. Stop making excuses for people dating predators. She said that she was knowingly dating a predator. She came to the internet and told people that. She said that she knew he was one, but she stayed with him. She was expecting people to be on her side because she exposed him as being a predator. Well, you said that. No one's going to be on your side. Sorry. She was hoping they was on her side. I don't care about Leslie Clark. We're not talking about Leslie Clark. Bro, I don't care. Like I had enough money right now to get a car. I got bills. I got a storage to pay and I got a phone bill. Otherwise I could have just bought a car. And a nice one too. Duh. Yeah, I had over like what? Yeah, I had enough, but I have bills that are due. Life is not free. Plus, actually, I was gonna be given a car supposedly, but it's okay. Like, I don't care about what people got going on in their lives. So what? She's got a driver's license and a car. Like, I don't keep up with these people, so why are you telling me? I don't care about Leslie Clark, so I don't know why someone's mentioning her. Nobody cares. All she does is go on live when her views are low to just talk about me. Like someone came and said she's talking about you. I don't care if she's talking about me. She ain't got nothing better to do than to talk about people. And then you mention her slightly, and then there she is going on her live and just like talking about you because you mentioned her once. Like, it's so crazy. Oh, thank you, Tab. Exactly. Eric, or, yeah, Eric, you tell them I don't mention people's names. If people take it as me talking about them, then let them. Especially, like, I don't talk about my friends online. If you think I talk about you online, like, yes, some people will know if it's them because they're gonna be like, yeah, this is obviously me. But if I'm not talking about you, then don't start assuming. I like the old school convertibles. I saw this like Cadillac. I think it was a Cadillac, one of those like old school, like it was a Cadillac convertible. Oh my god, it was so nice. But anyways, I'm getting sleepy and I gotta take this makeup off and it's starting to itch. Wash this makeup off my face and get ready. It didn't seem like how when people said they enjoyed hanging out with me that I'm a fun person to be around. So no, it wasn't how. It's just because my eyes are watering, that's why. It's not old makeup because the foundation, I just bought that. And the makeup palette is not even a year old. I do have a skincare that I use. Okay, well, you'll be surprised. Anyways, I'm starting to get sleepy, and I need to go look at some videos and listen to some videos on YouTube and start doing some things. Anyways, have a good day or night where you guys are. I will see you guys later. Thank you for liking, commenting, gifting, watching, and joining the fan club. I will see you guys later. Bye guys. Good night. See you later.